As wildfires prove to be a growing threat in the United States, the U.S. Department of Agriculture Forest Service is furthering its preventative and response measures. The USDA's wildfire crisis strategy aims to safeguard communities by increasing fuels treatments, promoting community readiness, and supporting post-fire recovery and restoration.
When we're talking about addressing wildfire crisis and fuels reduction work and things like that, it takes a village. As far as the Forest Service and the wildland firefighting community goes, it takes planners, it takes environmental planners, it takes fire managers to look at a landscape and find out exactly what it needs. And then it boils down all the way down to the individual firefighter. So Smokejumpers play a big role in that.
The Smokejumpers, an elite group of firefighters who bail out of planes into remote fires, are an integral part of the plan. The Forest Service has about 320 Smokejumpers that work from 7 bases, and the Associated Press was given access to the Missoula, Montana location.
Smoke jumping was created to be able to insert wildland firefighters into areas of the forest that are remote and either unable to be accessed by foot or vehicle, or would be untimely to do so. So let's say there's lightning that comes through the area and there's remote wildfires, we can get there quickly.
A smoke jumper fire call begins with a request arriving at the dispatch office. The jumpers have only a few minutes to suit up while a jump master plots the fire's location on a map. The jumpers then check one another's gear, assuring that they are prepared for the task ahead. Ideally, the plane carrying the crew will be in the air within 10 minutes. The gear weighs around 80 to 90 pounds and is packed with necessities to last them 3 to 4 days on the ground. While on the ground, the plane circles back to drop off other supplies, upping their pack-out weight to nearly 140 pounds.
When we initially fly to the fire, we are looking at how we can safely get in, but we're also already looking at potential ways for us to get out. If the fire stays at the same footprint that it is, potentially we can walk that ridge out to a road that maybe we saw. Or there's a river down at the bottom. Can a jet boat get to us? Is the jump spot feasible to get a helicopter in to pick us up?
Bipartisan supported funding has helped put USDA's wildfire crisis strategy into action by implementing forest health treatments to millions of acres across the United States. When the smoke jumpers aren't actively jumping into fires during the summer fire season, they're out cleaning up the forests and doing prescription work.
Funding through the bipartisan infrastructure law, the Inflation Reduction Act, those types of funding mechanisms have been instrumental to us to be able to have the resources available to hire staff, to have more cross-boundary work with our partners, state agencies, local agencies, all the way down to the homeowner, to have that resource to be able to address these catastrophic fires on a much larger landscape scale.
But even as the Forest Service is amping up its preventative and response efforts, a labor shortage looms over the industry.
However, wildland firefighting in general is currently facing a labor shortage as wildfires are getting worse every season. They're getting bigger and fire seasons are going longer. It's hard to find enough personnel to staff some of these fires.
The demands required for the job, including physical tests, firefighting, parachuting, and parachute maintenance and repair, means that the smoke jumpers consist of a select group of highly skilled individuals. After all, parachuting into a wildfire is not for the faint of heart, and certainly not for the underprepared. For the Associated Press, I'm Mike Pasoli.